Many people believe Israel is only the Jewish people by blood. But the Bible clearly teaches there are two houses connected to Israel, and inheritance is not based on DNA, but on faith. Romans chapter 9 verse 6 says, "For they are not all Israel which are of Israel." That verse alone proves that not everyone who is Israel by flesh is Israel in God's eyes. Natural Israel is the physical descendants of Abraham, through Isaac and Jacob, the Jewish people. Romans chapter 9 verses 3 through 5 says, "Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of God, and the promises." They were given the law, the covenants, the prophets, and Christ came through them according to the flesh. Jesus acknowledged their lineage in John chapter 8 verse 37 when he said, "I know that ye are Abraham's seed." But lineage alone does not guarantee inheritance. Romans chapter 9 verses 7 and 8 says, "Neither, because they are the seed of Abraham, are they all children. That is, they which are the children of the flesh. These are not the children of God, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed." This establishes the difference between flesh and promise. Romans chapter 2 verses 28 and 29 says, "For he is not a Jew, which is one outwardly, but he is a Jew, which is one inwardly." The second house of Israel is made up of those who come by faith, not bloodline. Galatians chapter 3 verse 7 says, "Know ye therefore that they which are of faith, the same are the children of Abraham." Galatians chapter 3 verse 29 says, "And if ye be Christ's, then are ye Abraham's seed, and heirs according to the promise." Jesus confirmed this in John chapter 1 verses 12 and 13, saying, "Which were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, but of God." Revelation chapter 7 verse 9 says, "After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds, and people, and tongues, stood before the throne." This great multitude is not defined as Jewish, yet they are accepted by God and inherit salvation. This is spiritual Israel. Hosea chapter 1 verse 10 says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea." Paul explains this prophecy in Romans chapter 9 verses 25 and 26. "I will call them my people, which were not my people." God did not replace Israel. God expanded Israel. Ephesians chapter 2 verses 12 and 13 says, "You were aliens from the commonwealth of Israel, but now are made nigh by the blood of Christ." Romans chapter 11 verse 17 says, "Thou, being a wild olive tree, wert grafted in among them. There is one olive tree, not two." Jesus said in John chapter 10 verse 16, "There shall be one fold and one shepherd." Isaiah chapter 56 verses 6 and 7 says, "Also the sons of the stranger, even them will I bring to my holy mountain." Jesus warned in Matthew chapter 8 verses 11 and 12, "Many shall come from the east and west, but the children of the kingdom shall be cast out." Romans chapter 10 verses 12 and 13 says, "For there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved." Revelation chapter 5 verse 9 says, "Redeemed, out of every kindred, tongue, people, and nation." Romans chapter 9 verse 8 says, "The children of the promise are counted for the seed." There are two houses connected to Israel, natural Israel by flesh and spiritual Israel by faith. But only one group inherits the promise. Israel is not determined by DNA. Inheritance is not determined by blood. Salvation is inherited through faith in Christ, the same faith Abraham had.